Right, this car has been off the road for 16 years. In exactly a week's time, I plan to take it to a car show. Let me show you what I need to do. This car needs the fuel tank putting back in. It needs the brakes putting back together again. It needs all the crap taken off the roof. And also from inside the car. It's full of stuff. Also need to get the grille back on, the mirrors and the rear lights, and also need to get the engine running again. It hasn't ran for a while, but it has got white carbs. So this is fuel tank number 1. As you can see, it's pretty crusty on the outside, but on the inside it's pretty clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all this surface rust off, get some rust converter on it, and hope that there's enough material left that it's not just going to have holes in it. Failing that, option number 2 is this one. Much cleaner on the outside. Only very light surface rust, but unfortunately the inside of this one is not so clean. This is one that I've actually cleaned out, so it was a lot worse than this. I have made a video of cleaning this out. I'll link it in the description, and might put a little clip of me doing it in this video. But you can see it's nowhere near as clean. It is clean, I have cleaned it out. That is just all that's left of the residue that was in there. So I'm hoping the other one is better. I'm hoping this one is going to clean up okay, because I'd rather use the tank that's cleaner on the inside. So yeah, that's the options for fuel tank. So, pretty gutted about this. Clean it up, and you can see about there's a pinhole there. Basically, you can see where the fuel is seeping out. And I've also just spotted that one there. So, this tank is not usable. Which means I'm going to have to use the other one, which it's not too much of an issue. It is clean enough inside to use. I'll just have to make sure I keep an eye on the fuel filters. I've got plenty of fuel filters in stock, so that one's no good. Right, the other thing I'd like to do is get the brakes back together again. As you can see, the discs are a little bit crusty, but I'm hoping that's going to clean up with a wire wheel, because to change the discs on this you have to change the wheel bearings and pull all the hub and everything off. It's a pain in the arse, so hopefully these will clean up. I do need to change the calipers. That's the caliper that came off. This one and the one that's on the other side under there are both seized. I have 2 pairs of calipers that can go on. Nicely, these are actually got bigger pads than this one that came off. For some reason the later ones had slightly bigger pads, so a little bit of an upgrade. Hopefully I can make a good pair out of these two, and that'll be the front brake sorted out. I've also got some nice stainless steel brake flexes for it. Okay, so next step, cleaning these discs up. Hoping the wire wheel is going to be sufficient. Okay, that's plenty clean enough now. So now I've got to get the calipers mounted up with the new flexes and some new pads. Pretty sure I've got some new pads somewhere for them. So that's next. As you can see, this car has bike carbs on it. I spent a fair bit of time making this new manifold for it. I've also gone through coolant pipes. It's got new coolant pipes where I can. So the engine runs fine. I've run it up to temperature. The engine's fine. So the fuel tank and the brakes should be the only thing I need to do to get this thing roadworthy again. Obviously wheels and tyres and stuff, and put the rest of the bodywork back together. Grill's missing and various other bits, and the car is absolutely covered in crap and full of crap which I'll need to clean out. But luckily, with this car being a 79 model, I don't have to MOT it and I don't have to tax it. Obviously I have to register it on the road, so, and insure it, but MOT wise I don't actually have to MOT it. The car is really clean underneath. There shouldn't be anything else that needs doing. Hopefully the brakes are going to work. Once I get the calipers on, bleed all the brakes up, hopefully they're fine. I don't know about the rear brake cylinders yet. But yeah, need to get this all done in a week. Okay, so it's now 11 o'clock on Tuesday, the 30th of September. So I've got 5 days. The driver's side front brakes are on. You can barely see that. That's all on, all bled up. And the fuel tank is in. Just got the fuel tank back on. Bled this brake out, that one's fine. Trying to bleed that side out. I'm not getting any fluid out, so I think the cylinder's probably seized on that side, so I now need to get the car dropped onto the floor, taken out of the garage and spun round, which is going to be fun because currently there is a load of crap underneath. So got to tidy all that up and hopefully go get some fuel tomorrow, lob it in the car and try and fire it up. Yeah, we are getting there. Well, it's a pretty special moment. First time putting fuel in this car in over 16 years. Try and get it in without spilling it everywhere. Of course, can grips. Right, that's 5 litres of Shell V power. I have to check that the fuel tank and the fuel pipes aren't leaking. And hopefully we can fire it up. Right, I'm going to do an oil change on this before I fire it up. I'm hoping this is the right oil filter for it. This has still got the same oil in it that's it's had in it since I put it away 16 years ago, so it definitely needs changing before I fire it up. So I'm going to do that now, then find a battery to put on it and we should be ready to fire up. We'll check the fuel pipes, we haven't got any leaks yet. So, all good, we've got fuel up here. No leaks up here that I can see. So, we should be good to go. So how low is this car? It's that low. think I might go find another sunbowl. There we go, so it's handy having a few spare engines lying around. That one looks a bit better. Well, I probably shouldn't run the car now because it's about 11:30. But fuel's in the car, I've got oil in the engine, battery on. I just want to see if it will fire up because it's been a while since its first run. I won't run it too long because it's late. I just want to see if it will fire up. That'll do for me. The only thing is quite noisy, so that'll do for now. See you later. Right, pretty big moment now. So the first time it's back on its wheels in a couple of years. I think it's been in this garage now. Just chop the wheel so it doesn't go rolling away. The first time I've done that before. That's it. Back on the floor. Time to get it out and spin it around. Time to drive it out. First time driving this car in over 16 years. That's really cool. Right, time to get it swapped round. Right, just doing the caliper on the passenger side. Noticed that bottom ball joint boot is split, so I thought, wow, I might as well change it because I've got a few of these in stock, so started undoing it. And it's a good job I've decided to, because let's see if I can see it. Well, I've just set it up in the tripod. So yeah, it's a good job I've decided to change it because it's actually knackered. That's a lot of play. So yeah, I'm going to get that changed. We also have a very split CV boot as well. So that needs changing. Lots of jobs. Lots are going well. Got the new ball joint in and genuine old stock CV boots on. Just looking around, I found that the steering rack gaiters split as well. So started removing that, and now I found that the trackman end's not playing it. So I just have to put it in the tripod again there, so as you can see, a bit of play in that. steering rod ball joint. So again, luckily I've got a brand new rack in the car, so I'll pull the track rod off of that one, and hopefully we should be good to go. Just trying to see if there's any play. There's a bit of play in this track rod end as well. Excellent. So yes, rather conveniently I've got a nice new or reconditioned steering rack ready to go, so I'm just going to whip this off, take this boot as well, track rod end, may as well use that. All nice and new and good. Right, so we now have new track rod end and new boot on this side. I had to replace the brake flexi as well because the one that was on it had collapsed and was not letting the fluid return, so it was locking up the brakes, but now that's all good. Last job on this side is to replace these bolts with some very expensive titanium tapered seat bolts. This is because the wheels I've got have a flat face on the back, and see these protrude out. I used to just run a spacer, but I don't like running spacers, so yeah, this is a much more expensive or time consuming option. The reason these are tight, I could only find this size bolt with this thread and a tapered head in titanium. Couldn't find stainless steel or mild steel or anything. So some very expensive bolts these, but they do the job. I know that, at least I know they're strong. So yeah, so as you can see the seat. So I have a tapered drill bit or a chamfer bit that matches the pitch of that, so basically just have to give that a bit of a licking with that and shove the bolts in. Right, that's it. All those are done. Not too bad. Little job to do. That's all sorted. Yeah, on to the next thing. There's not much left to do now. I've got to put some new mirrors in, rear lights, clean all the crap out the interior, and put some of the interior panels back in. But yeah, we're getting there. Oh yeah, I need to put gearbox all back in the gearbox because it all peed out when I took the drive shaft out. So still going, a few more jobs. Right, we're getting there now. Just cleared the car out. Seats are looking a little bit mouldy. Gonna need a good clean. As does the parcel shelf. Don't know what the hell this is, but it seems to come off fairly easy. So again, that needs a good clean. Yeah, a few little bits left to do. Put the lights in. Get the mirror done on this side. Right, there's one thing I've definitely got to change before I drive this for the first time. These wheels have got to go. They are far too weak. Let's change that. There we go. That's much better. Last couple of jobs now, and we're all ready to go. Right, hopefully you can see me all right. It's now very dark. It's about 10:30 on the 4th of October, the day before the car show, and I'm literally just taking my first test drive now, so I'm going to go to the petrol station, get some fuel. Hopefully it's going to be okay. See you in a minute. Well, this is rather awesome. It's driving rather nicely. I just remembered that I left the track end loose, which is knocking a little bit, but that's okay. Need to get to the petrol station fairly rapidly. I only put 5's worth of fuel in the very empty fuel tank, so take it for a little rip. Just for old time's sakes, let's see some flames. Huh?